Hello and welcome everyone, I'm Day-Glo Buffalo and this is Let's Play Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge, the special edition, after a playthrough of Broken Sword 1 that took longer than I expected. Now we're finally ready to continue the adventures of Guybrush Threepwood. And as I did with the first game, I am going to be playing this game in the classic mode with the classic graphics because I much prefer those to the updated ones. But luckily in this version, I don't actually have to mod the game in order to keep the voice acting in the classic version. This is already incorporated into the game itself. So without much further ado, let's start a new game. Now, there's going to be a moment in the beginning when it's going to be the new graphics because apparently when you start a new game, it always starts on the updated graphics. So, well, as soon as I can, I'll switch over. So, let's go.
Well, Guybrush Threepwood, you do turn up in the strangest places.
Hi, Elaine. Do you think you could help me out?
How did you get into this mess?
It's kind of a long story.
Oh, that's okay. I've got time.
Well, it all started on Scabb Island. Some of my admiring fans had pressured me into telling my LeChuck evaporating story once again. Hey, you guys get out of here.
Deep in the Caribbean, Scabb Island.
So I bust into the church and say, "Now you're in for it, you bilious bag of barnacle bait." And then LeChuck cries, "Guybrush, have mercy! I can't take it anymore!"
I think I know how he must have felt.
Yeah, if I hear this story one more time, I'm gonna be crying myself.
Don't you have any new stories?
Well, actually, that's why I'm here on Scabb Island. I'm on a whole new adventure.
Growing a mustache?
No, bigger than that.
A beard?
No, I'm in search of treasure. The biggest treasure of them all. A treasure so valuable and so well hidden that it haunts the dreams of every pirate on the seas.
You mean
Big whoop?
None other.
Then why'd you come here? There's no treasure on Scabb Island.
Well, I didn't know that before. Now I'm trying to charter a ship and look someplace else. When I return, I'll have riches galore and a whole new story.
Or you'll have died trying.
either way, we won't have to hear about LeChuck anymore.
Ha! Those guys wouldn't know a good story even if they paid $50 for it. When I find Big Whoop, I'll become a legend among pirates for generations to come. If I could only charter a ship and get off this stinking island.
Okay, I think we're finally in control. So, after a longish intro of dancing monkeys, we are finally on Scabb Island, which in the wide shot looks suspiciously like Melee Island did. But, yeah, apparently we're after a big treasure named Big Whoop, and we're in the wrong place, as Guybrush seems to so often be. Well, anyway, so I guess we'll start our adventure here by, again, trying to get on a boat. So let's see.
Welcome to Woodtick. No treasure hunting zone.
Apparently no correct spelling zone either. Well, there was something. Oh, there's a path that leads away. And it seems not much of anything else. But we do have something in our inventory. We have riches, more riches, lots of riches. Okay.
This may be a lot of money, but it's nothing compared to how rich I'll be when I find Big Whoop.
Well, you know, part of it is knowing when enough is enough.
I think I'm pretty well prepared financially for now. I should be set for the whole trip with this.
It's good that each one has its own description.
This should be plenty of money to charter a ship. Look at all this. I've got enough to buy my own ship in 5 different currencies. I'll be traveling first class on this treasure hunt. Sure took a long time to save all this.
I have a feeling we're not going to hold on to it for very long. So, question is, yes, we can go this way.
Where do you think you're going, fancy pants? You ain't from these parts, are you? This is a toll bridge. You gotta pay.
Well, I don't think we'll have a big problem paying. Is this some sort of bribe situation? Sure, take my money. I don't want any trouble. Who's gonna make me, shorty? I don't pay for nothing. I'm a pirate. Well, of course we are a pirate.
I don't pay for nothing. I'm a pirate.
Tough guy, huh?
Help! Police!
Scream as loud as you want. There's no police on Scabb Island.
Who keeps the law and maintains order? Yeah, that's debatable. Then who eats donuts and roughs up transients? Yeah, that's much more likely. Please, not in my new coat. Okay, put me down and it won't have to hurt.
Then who eats the donuts and roughs up the transients?
I rough someone needs roughing up on this island. Hey, you're loaded. This is my lucky night. Remember, wherever you go, on sea or on land, you can't ever hide from Largo le Grand.
Tough town. I guess I should have got those traveler's checks.
Okay, so I guess we know who the Largo of the Largo embargo is, and we've lost all our money. I didn't expect to lose it that quickly. I thought we were going to run across some item that we needed that would cost exactly as much money as we had on us or something like that. But, well, no, we got robbed, even though, you know, he was dangling us off a bridge. And, well, I guess that didn't shake our money loose in the sense that it fell into the water. It just, I guess, convinced Guybrush to pay the man. So let's see, what do we have here? A door.
Comfortable looking chair.
It's not for sale.
Okay. Didn't want the chair anyway.
Nice sturdy workbench.
Everything's laid out just how I need it.
Oh boy, it's Buzzsaw Girl.
No one touches her but me.
Buzzsaw Girl or the picture on the calendar?
It says Woody.
That's me.
Pounds and pounds of nails.
I need all of them.
So can we talk to the woodsmith? Let's see.
Yeah?
What's the problem with that Largo guy?
He really goes against my grain. I'd like to make an end table out of him, but I don't have the guts. With all my tools, I'm still unable to create the one thing that could do this island some good.
Like an all-night tattoo parlor?
No. Like a voodoo doll of Largo Legrand.
Oh.
Okay. Nice apron. Are you some sort of chef?
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
A woodchuck could chuck no amount of wood since a woodchuck can't chuck wood.
That makes sense.
But if a woodchuck could chuck and woodchuck some amount of wood, what amount of wood would a woodchuck chuck?
Even if a woodchuck could chuck wood, and even if a woodchuck would chuck wood, should a woodchuck chuck wood?
We're going down a whole rabbit hole here.
A woodchuck should chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, as long as a woodchuck would chuck wood.
Oh, shut up.
Fair enough.
Nice apron. Are you some sort of chef?
No, I'm a woodsmith, which gives one of us an excuse for dressing funny.
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
All right. Well, we did look around and we didn't find anything of much use. Oh, there's a stool.
What a cute little stool.
It's adjusted to my height.
Can we just pick up stuff?
Hey, don't touch that! It's not a toy.
I guess not. Or at least, maybe we'll come back and see once we know what we need. Ooh, a piano. And a barkeeper. Lots of booze, a door.
It reads JoJo, appearing nightly, no cover charge. I should have listened to my mother. I should have practiced.
Can he play?
I should have listened to my mother. I should have practiced.
Guess not.
Nice. Excuse me,
Yeah, boy?
how's business?
It's just terrible. No one ever comes down here anymore. Largo's got all my regulars spooked. You know, I can mix any drink there is, make anything you could name, but I can't make the one thing that could really do this island some good.
What's that?
A voodoo doll of Largo Legrand.
You there!
Uh-oh.
Give me my usual, and put it in a real glass. Fork over the dough or you'll be serving Bloody Marys for a week. From your nose.
That's all I have.
Well, you better have more tomorrow, or we might have to move this dump to a new location. Like, say, the bottom of the ocean.
Boy, you just gave him all your money?
I don't want to talk about it.
Excuse me,
Yeah, boy?
want to see my scar?
Depends. Is there a good story behind it?
As a matter of fact, there is. It's a story of the ghost pirate LeChuck and his gruesome demise.
Heard it. This is the one where he drinks too much root beer and burps so hard he explodes, right?
Not exactly.
Frankly, I don't care much for stories that promote moderation in drinking. I do have a business to run, you know.
That seems very sensible.
Grog, please. Shaken, not stirred.
Maybe you'd like a Shirley Temple instead.
I'm old enough. Look at my beard.
Ha! That's the oldest trick in the book. Tell you what, I'll let you have some near grog. Doesn't have any alcohol in it, but it's just as nasty smelling and foul tasting as that stuff grown-ups drink.
Right on.
Oh, wait, what am I saying? I just sold the last of it to Kate. Sorry.
Rats.
Of course, if you have some ID.
I left it in my other pants. Who's this Kate person you mentioned?
Who's this Kate person you mentioned?
Ah, the courageous Captain Kate Capsize. Tough as steel, sharp as nails. She rents her ship out, does some freelance pirating. Her only loyalty is to the highest bidder. Don't get on her bad side.
I guess not.
Nice place you have here. Well, see ya.
So let's see. Spit dripping down wall. I mean, the cutscene was also particular about showing him spitting. That seems like...
Largo's been here.
But we have nothing to pick it up with.
I don't want to touch it with my hands.
Hey, hired help only.
All right. Let's keep looking around. Not sure what exactly we're looking for.
Hello?
Let me just check one thing really quick. Okay, I'm back. I just wanted to check because the press A for audio commentary pop-up kept coming up and I wanted to get rid of it, so I had to look around for a while to find how to do that, but I finally did, and so we can proceed with the game without disturbances. So, here we are. Well, oh, cartographer, yeah, that makes sense. There's a doorway, a bed.
Reminds me of a dollhouse I once had. I mean, my, sister once had.
Right.
Nice map.
Yep,
Nice map.
yep.
It's a pile of blank paper.
Can we pick up some of that? Yes, we can. Well, at least we got something.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes. Hi there. Can I help you?
Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, LeChuck busting stud.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that was shorter than I thought.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Hi, I'm Guybrush. Who are you?
Wally. Wally B. Feed. At your service.
I have some questions about Scabb Island.
Why? Thinking about moving here?
Actually, I'm trying to get off it as soon as possible.
Good luck. With the sailing embargo Largo's imposed on Scabb, it's hard to get anywhere. Which doesn't help my business, let me tell you.
You know anything about this Largo guy?
He's just the local hood, shakes down everybody in town. Nobody comes or goes from Scabb because Largo makes them pay through the nose.
Yeah, tell me about it. Where's the governor's mansion?
There is no governor on Scabb. This is an anarchist cooperative of pirates, cutthroats, and other criminals. A haven for roughnecks and rebels like me. The only authority on this island is that bully Largo.
Well, if they're a collective, they should collectively get together and kick that guy's ass.
I'm looking for some room and board.
Well, I hear there's a new chef down at the Bloody Lip. And the Swamp Rot Inn has all the comforts of the sea. But I think Largo's booked the whole thing.
Thanks for the lowdown.
Any time.
Do you know anything about Big Whoop?
Uh-oh, who sent you here? I should warn you, I'm heavily armed.
Nobody sent me. I'm freelance.
You better not try for my files. All my research on Big Whoop is in there.
So I guess we have to get into his files.
Are you looking for Big Whoop too?
Well, I haven't really been able to find out much hard information. What do you know about it?
Or maybe we can just hire him on.
I know its location is a mystery.
You mean you never heard of the 4 men who buried it?
Oh, them. Yeah, I know about them, of course.
Tell me all about it.
Well, all anyone knows for sure is that there was a shipwreck. The merchant vessel Elaine went down in a terrible storm.
Elaine?
Only 4 crew members survived. They washed up on a remote deserted island. Some say its name was Inky Island, but I don't believe that.
Inky Island, he says. Could it be Monkey Island?
Go on. Finish the story.
Anyway, that's where they supposedly found Big Whoop.
But what is Big Whoop?
Whatever it was so wonderful, or so horrible, that they never wanted anyone else to find it. So, they took the map they made of the island and split it up among the 4 of them, and they all went their separate ways.
Okay, so we got 4 pieces of a map.
Where are they now?
Well, I don't even know their names. I'd go look them up at the Fat City Library, if it weren't for this stupid Largo embargo. Of course, it could just be an old legend, but if I could just see the map of that island, I bet I could recognize the shape of the land and track it down myself.
Okay, well, he could be helpful in the long run.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm a cartographer.
You do open heart surgery? In here?
No. I'm the map-making sort of cartographer.
Oh. What kind of maps do you make?
Every kind a pirate could need. My eyes have seen the whole world, and there's not a part of it I haven't put down on paper. Maps are very, very important.
Not me, I don't travel. Actually, I prefer to stop and ask directions.
Not to me. I don't travel.
That's even better. With good maps, you can see the whole world without leaving your living room.
Is longitude the sideways one, or is that latitude? I can never remember which is which.
It's so cute when you lay people try to understand geography. I could try to explain it, but it would probably just go over your head.
You know, I could just sit and talk about maps all day.
Hey, me too.
Is that all you do? Make maps?
Well, I do some restoration work too. I paste them together, recopy them, paint little cupids in the corners. You know, artsy-fartsy stuff. Maps are very, very important.
So I guess when we get the 4 parts, we bring them to him.
Actually, I prefer to just stop and ask directions.
That's what Magellan thought. Ha ha ha! Sorry, cartographer joke.
Would you mind if I just looked around?
Oh, no, be my guest.
Well, for those of you who remember the Animaniacs, I can only recommend the Ballad of Magellan. One of their best songs. So, we've been here. Well, let's do them in order. So let's first go back here. Men of low moral fiber. I think we do know them. And a mouse.
Nice.
Can we open the box?
It won't fit in my pocket.
So we just hold it open indefinitely?
Not responsible for lost buttons or hooks. No, we don't clean leather. Excuse me?
What is it?
Long time no see.
Do we know you?
I'm Guybrush. You tried to sell me the minutes of a PTA meeting in the last game, claiming it was a map?
Map? I don't know what you're talking about.
No, really.
Why did you wake us up, Gorbush?
What are you guys doing up there?
We're performing.
That's right. Performing.
That's what we do for a living now.
You see, after our circus failed, we started a pirate catering business on nearby Fat Island.
The sacking lunch. It was quite lucrative.
What does this have to do with performing?
I'm getting to that. The governor of the island made us an offer we, couldn't refuse. So, we sold him the business.
What did you do with the money?
We sank the money into one of those newfangled glass-bottom boats
We wanted to take passengers on sightseeing trips.
and search for a place called Drinky Island in our spare time.
Boy, did we ever want to get there.
Aside from the obvious reason, we had inside information that Drinky was in fact the resting place of the legendary treasure of Big Whoop.
Well, let's not give it away immediately that we're looking for that too.
Big whoop! Did you find anything?
Not exactly.
You see, we got a bit of a raw deal on the boat.
Seems the salesman didn't have any glass for the bottom, so he just left a gaping hole there.
By the time we noticed, we were taking on water, fast.
We ended up stranded on a tiny desert island.
When did we get to the performing part?
We met a philosopher on the island, and he told us something which changed our lives.
That you should bore passersby to tears with long stories?
He told us that all the world is a stage and that we are merely players. So, we became performance artists. In our current work, we portray man's response to global environmental issues of a changing world.
How come you have to perform on that ledge?
To show the precarious nature of the situation, so to speak.
Right.
Ledge is a metaphor.
I think you're overlooking the potential symbolism to be gained by your closeness to the Earth.
But,
All right, you got us. We're really up here because...
well, we're afraid to come down.
What?
What's the word for it, Frank?
Dirtophobia, groundophobia, terraformophobia, stupidity.
Terraformophobia?
It's the opposite of acrophobia. Something like orcaphobia.
Wait, acrophobia is fear of heights, isn't it? Okay.
Fear of killer whales?
Say what you will, we're not coming down.
What happened to your leg?
It happened during a performance.
When he lost the leg, Frank was brilliantly showing the inseparability of the path man walks from the food chain.
The symbolism of the cheese was essential. You know, This leg is looking sort of dingy. Would you get some polish over at the woodsmiths and polish it for me?
Give me money for the polish.
Okay.
Is that your rat?
Yes, we call him Munster Monster because of his insatiable passion for cheese.
See you later.
We can scarcely contain our anticipation.
Well, we got a coin.
I'm rich. It's blank.
So, we didn't really get very far. We got a little bit of useful information, but nothing much beyond that. But I think I'll end this video here, so for now, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like or a comment below, subscribe to stay up to date, and I will see you in the next part, so until then, have a good one.